In January, this dropped out of nowhere and completely broke the internet. People just couldn't believe that this one-day event was even possible. A lot of people even thought it was a fake, including us.
I've never seen a lineup like it.
If things are too good to be true, then they probably are. But it is real, and we're here to show you, raw and uncut, what this festival is actually like. This is our 18th festival this year, and we want to know as much as you, is this event going to be a smash hit, or is it going to be Firefest 2.0? No guest passes, no VIP, no influencers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are TPD TV. This is When We Were Young. Welcome to the real deal. Good morning and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. We're about to head to the Las Vegas Festival grounds, to the When We Were Young Festival. Now, we tried this yesterday, but it didn't go very well because the festival got pulled within an hour. Thanks very much. Everyone's getting the notification on the app that the event's just been cancelled.
Hi guys, can you guys clear this sidewalk?
Cheers, wind, but we've been blessed with an opportunity to go again, so we're going to show you what it's really like. Let's go. Right, here we are. So we need to go to the box office, grab our wristbands, and then the fun begins. All right, we got the tickets, so now we're gonna head in to the event.
I think there's too many people here.
Right, after about 2 hours, we're actually in the venue now, kind of. We've got to pick up our over 21 wristband, because it's 21 in America. Just dealt with our first member of When We Were Young staff. Typical American fashion, really nice and friendly and polite, love it. So interestingly, you don't get a wristband.
You might do it in a minute.
Oh, ignore me, you might do in a minute.
Oh,
another queue! I'll tell you, yesterday we did get a little look at the venue and it didn't seem anywhere near as set up as this, so I wonder if maybe part of the reason it was cancelled yesterday is because of that.
This bit was on the map as shade, because obviously you're in Vegas, it's red hot, and people are going to get sunburned, they're going to get worn out, and they're just going to want to go sit in the shade. I can literally see the sun straight through it. I know that's fucking burning me, but luckily it is only 18 degrees today. This is really busy.
We found a bar with a bit more of a reasonable queue, so we're going to get our first drinks of the day.
$15 for a beer it is here. That's a PBR, $15. I know we've only been here a short amount of time, but it is big, you know, in general terms, but it's all very compact, so it feels very tight and small, and it's all very level, so it's kind of hard to kind of get your bearings of where everything is.
It's like being back at Coachella, eh?
We've just ordered 4 Make Damn Orange, which is vodka and Ghost Energy orange thing, and I'll tell you what, $28 for a double. This is going to be an expensive day for us all.
I'll tell you what though,
it's fucking lovely.
It's well nice that.
It is great.
That is delicious.
I haven't made up my mind yet.
I'm also feeling a bit brave, so I've got a kind of liquid death.
Liquid death?
And I'm going to drink as much as possible right now.
Come on, man. Calm down. Suicide, that, man.
Fun fact, this is really cool. Liquid death is just water, and it was invented or brought to market to kind of normalise, like, you know, if you're like the designated driver, like it looks like quite hard, so it kind of makes you blend in a bit, and I think that's awesome. And I spent $5 and $3 tip on this, so this is an $8 bottle of water. Do you want to taste an $8 bottle of water?
It's not a bottle, it's a can. Colin Thursday saying it was a bottle, it's actually a can.
Give it a whirl, Jake.
There's a lot going on here. Like we've been here like 10 minutes, and already like you're just walking through, and there's a band going on there. There's a band going on here. There's loads of shit all around. There's so many people. It's like properly overstimulating. It's putting me really on edge. So I best drink this fucking drink, can I?
So we just met some American fans of TPD. Which is mad, isn't it? It is mad.
That is crazy.
It's happening, you know. It took Arctic Monkeys a long time to break America. This band is a band that I can't escape, and I don't know why they're at this festival. It seems like a strange booking.
Yeah, so this is When We Were Young. It's about bands that you used to listen to when you were like in your late teens, and I've never listened to one of ours in my life. They're not even in that same scene. This is good, but it's nice having the two stages together, where like one's on setting the other one up, and then yeah, I like that. That's better than the back to front at Reading and Reading.
I find it weird that they literally separate the two stages. They don't. It's not just one big stage with like a divider. They had two different stages, which is really weird.
So Wolf Alice finished like literally 5 minutes ago, and there's already another band on, which is great because there's no like setup time. You know what I mean? Raz, what's weird is this band literally played Leeds a few weeks ago, and you didn't bother going.
Yeah,
and now
I'm in Vegas. Also, we played on Leeds once.
Yeah, we did. Vibes are good so far, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I'd be a bit of a hater, but vibes are pretty good. What's funny is Mayday Parade supporting us.
I guess it, yeah.
Thanks guys, thanks for supporting us. But we'd have appreciated it if you left the dressing room in a bit of a nicer state for us. But we'll let you off just this once.
Here's the fun fact: I tried to get into the dressing room before like it was our time to come on, or like our time to set up, and I got denied so hard. It was fucking hilarious.
That's the pit entrance right there.
I want to go in that for neck deep.
Okay.
I'm so looking forward to neck deep.
Do you know what? Even though I've got a bad back, I'll come in as well.
Right, I'm going to need to go on your shoulders.
Oh, I don't know about that,
God, that's a gorgeous shot.
great,
The green and the blue, it looks like Windows XP.
So we were gonna hit the bar near like the entrance when we first came in, and Razzie was like, don't bother doing that, like haven't you learned anything? And he's right, because look at this.
Same again?
Yeah, same again. The service is fantastic. Like Americans are just so, I know you shouldn't generalise, but they're so nice. She was lovely.
She goes to us at the bar, she goes, oh, what part of England are you from? Kelly goes, yeah, we're from England. Yeah, we're from England.
Are we from England or not?
Right, who are you?
Alex.
From Sheffield.
Sheffield.
From
England.
From
Arctic Monkeys. So obviously, like, there's a lot of controversy about this event, a lot of speculation of how's it going to run with so many bands on the lineup. But then if you actually look at the lineup, there's really not that many bands. The thing is, everyone's got their logo on their lineup, so it looks like a really busy lineup. But in reality, if you like lay them out like a Leeds Fest poster, you can see there's not that many bands here. I can't believe how popular they are, man. I didn't realise they were so popular. So we're in America, right? America's got a big gang problem. So I'm starting a new gang, and it's called the When We Were Young gang. And that's our gang sign. Going up.
I'm sure one of them's the Pyro gang sign.
These guys are having real trouble, bless them. They complain about the in-ears not coming through. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can hear it, but the click is coming through.
Yeah, it is. That's near the click track.
The metronome.
Yeah, metronome.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's like Dave Grohl's up there.
What?
No way.
What?
Oh my god.
I'm here with Nicholas O'Malley from the Arctic Monkeys, and that's the third time we've talked about the Arctic Monkeys in this video. Comment down below how many more times you think we're going to talk about the Arctic Monkeys.
We're going to start our own band. I'm going to be lead singer. He's going to be drums. Razzie's going to be bass. Jake's going to try play guitar.
What are we called?
The Arctic Junkies.
It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke, and she's taking a drag. Now we're going to bed, and my stomach is... We've heard this at every festival this year. This is the last one. 18 festivals, baby. This is the last one. Let me go. Choking on your alibi, but it's just a lie. Destiny is gone. Open up my ego. I'm Mr. Brightside. Check that Juliet, are you with me? Rain is falling down on the sidewalk. Won't go till you come outside. So something that's excellent if you're a passive fan of a band, like me with We The Kings. Every band up until AFI has a half an hour set, which is great when it's a band like We The Kings. but it's not so great when it's, say, a band like Neck Deep, and you kind of really want them to see them for like, I mean, ideally for 90 minutes, but realistically maybe 40, 45. Did you enjoy your first show of When We Were Young?
I mean, it wasn't my first show because I saw Wolf Alice.
But that was the first one we went to see.
Yeah, of course. Do you know what? I thought that was really good. It was a bit upsetting, obviously, that they've got some sound issues. But do you know what? That's probably expected. I want another drink. Yeah.
Should we go to that same bar, see that same girl?
Let's go round.
Man, it's such a good vibe here. It really is. Obviously, we're like super fortunate to be here. We're like, we can't believe our fucking luck. When it got cancelled yesterday, it was like literally a game over for us, and you know, we've been so fortunate to be able to make it today, and the people involved in that process know who they are and cannot thank you enough. But sometimes you just got to pinch yourself and take a second to realise you're in Las Vegas with your best mates about to have a big Habs blue ribbon.
Look at the fucking size of that cunt.
You're looking at my knob? You know, so when we saw that PBR was $15, we were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, why would they give us just a small beer?
Now I understand.
I want a large beer.
Well, there's something cool about PBRs, man.
God, the 24's the new 40 ounce out here in the middle class.
So what's cool about this venue is the fact it's surrounded by all different like hotels. So like if you've got a room booked in one of these hotels, you could probably just sit and like look outside of your window and like watch all the bands and like Instagram it and shit.
You get a proper killer view.
It's insanely busy here.
Absolutely.
And it's making me a little on edge because I want to be like in the pit for Neck Deep. But I don't know who the fuck this is, but they're not as good as Neck Deep, that's for sure. And they've got an enormous crowd. You haven't helped shit.
I have.
You've only added to my stress.
No, you're happier now because of
This is not a conversation for the camera.
One of the great things about When We Were Young is actually it's not massive, but it's close enough that you can just be like walking past a band and be like, oh, I know this song. So what we're hearing right now is a song by The Starting Line, and when I walked past I was like, yeah, I don't really know any Starting Line songs. Good news, I do. Is it called Best of Me?
I think so, yeah.
I think it is.
I guess he doesn't know it then. I guess he doesn't know it then.
And I know it word for word.
Just not what it's called.
Exactly. And you know what? It's a good time.
So like apparently there's like 1,000 food vendors here, but like I haven't, although there's a lot. They did a lineup poster of the food venues and there was a lot, but I can't really seem to fucking find any. And look at the size of this queue for burritos.
There's not enough food for me. I could clean this place out like I cleaned Caesars out the other night. God, look at those Ronaldo restaurants.
Look how fat they are.
It's called Muscle. You won't know much about it.
Muscle don't shake like that, mate. My milkshake brings all the
best strategy, because it is quite.
It's up there, the stratosphere.
Yeah, but you were too pussy to go up on the fucking ride. Anyway, the best strategy is to fill up now. It's 10 to 3 p.m.
10 to 3 p.m. 10 to 3 p.m.
2, 3.
Boys, it's 10 to 3 p.m.
10 to 3 p.m.
What did you mean when you said 10 to 3 p.m.?
10 to 3 p.m.
Exactly what the fuck I just said.
10 to 3 p.m.
Hurry up.
As opposed to 10 to 3 a.m. You
Yeah,
fucking.
but why would you say the p.m.?
We all know it's PM.
Looking at that fucking
Because
sun up
I'm
there.
still going to be out at 10 to 3.
Oi, we're getting hostile. What are we doing?
Wait,
We
you're
need
going to be
to
out
fill
at 10 to 3.
What are we doing?
We need to fill up.
This just said he's going to be out at 10 to 3.
I'm done with this. We're going to stockpile a load of
We need
food.
to fill up on
Yes.
like whatever the fuck we can. I don't care. It's just stodge. And like I said, so it's nearly 3 p.m. But if we're trying to eat like at around 5, 6, literally the whole fucking festival ground is going to be trying to do the same.
You're right,
So
you're right.
we'll just get a load of food now, and we'll just get more food when we're back at the RV at like
Perfect.
11, 12
Where
midnight.
Expensive 8 hot dogs, that, isn't it?
Parcel being in Vegas.
Well, I'll tell you what, they were expensive, but they're bloody good. I think they're really nice.
I got ketchup on my top.
English sausages are so much better.
It's a bit weird. Like, I've never personally been to a festival where you can see the stage, obviously, but just past it, through the actual like awning that isn't there, you can see like the Kmart logo, and that's the equivalent of like being at Leeds Festival, and instead of a backdrop, they've got like an Asda logo behind it.
So I just went for a piss, and can't make it up. Lad next to me having a piss. His phone's playing music out loud. Guess what song he's playing? Guess in the comments what song he's playing. It was Fat Lip by Sum 41. Can't fucking escape it, man, even on this side of the world. So I made the mistake of going for a piss on my own, and now I'm lost. Well, I'm not lost, but I've lost those boys. Neck deep's on in 30 minutes.
Hey, homie, what's up?
Good lord.
You're really bad with directions.
I know, I'm really bad.
So I had a piss in the time that you had a piss as well. Have you been?
Just stood here.
How was your piss?
Fine, yeah.
The sky and I see red! Red for the kill, red for the bread, that's it with suicide! Everything red!
Oh, it's very quiet.
Well, I did!
It's me! It's my show!
Anymore.
I asked for a straw in my drink, and apparently I meant that literally.
Got a straw in your drink.
There's a straw in my drink.
Well, I don't want to feel a thing anymore.
I'm tired of begging for the
Things that I want!
You know what? The shit's working.
Yeah, he's doing it.
I take it back.
Yeah, we know you take it back.
Folks, whoever watches this, if you take any piece of advice from this video, it is listen to Neck Deep's All Distortions Are Intentional album. It is single-handedly the most exciting, reinventive, non-derivative pop punk album you will ever fucking hear in your life.
So in the UK, there's usually just like a big like barrel of like water that the stewards will like fill up a little like plastic cup of and hand out to the crowd. Here, they're literally fucking kamikaze in fucking bottles of water.
They're not bottles, they're cartons, you dickhead.
Either way.
Yeah!
Las Vegas! How we fucking good? It's good.
Sometimes that is not enough. Sometimes that is not enough. Stop showing me up. We're never going to put the pieces back together. You won't let me get better.
Life is good, man. Vegas is something different, and you can only understand it specifically if you've been to Vegas, but also if you've been to this festival today. It is an incredible situation.
Believe me, if you take one message away from this piece of content, it's listen to Neck Deep. I am fucked now. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh god. Man alive.
Hey,
How good was that?
that was great.
God, after that pit.
Did you see me? Did you see me?
No mate, where did you go over? I was desperate to go over, but no one could get me up.
There was a real nice guy. He was very good.
That was
Literally,
so
as soon
sick.
as the last note was hit, I was over the barrier. It was excellent.
Very fucking good. Highlight of the weekend without a doubt.
Already on it. Imagine the situation. You're in Vegas, right? Vibing with boys. Neck Deep are playing at When We Were Young Festival. You decide, last song I'm going to crowd surf over. And just before the last note, and you're just going over the barrier, maybe a millisecond before. See, BD! It was great.
What for you?
Yeah.
I went in the mosh pit on the third song and then got so battered I didn't have any energy for the rest of the set. I went dizzy, mate. I was dizzy in there.
I just had a really good time.
You know what? I had a great time. Stood like probably 20 feet out from you guys.
Should we go get a PBR?
Yeah, let's get a PBR.
Get him up, get him up.
Send me over.
He needs some first aid. We're getting 4 PBRs.
Whoa, world record.
I'm so not hydrated. Does anyone else want a water?
No. Chase me
Yes, please. But I've just not been staying hydrated at all, and I'm fucked.
There was a laugh. She laughed then when she said okay.
Cheers.
Have a look with your retinas at what's going on.
Yeah, you know what's mad? During neck deep, I was like, I'm gonna turn around for a minute. And I just ran. Hilton's there, whatever these hotels are there, Sahara's over at Westgate. And I was like, shit.
Don't forget Victor.
Whatever that is. I was like, shit, I'm in Vegas, you know.
over there.
This is the playground after all, man. Painkillers tonight on me. Yes. Painkiller for you, darling.
Mohammed, yeah. So my man, no doubt spent weeks, months thinking about, ooh, what's my outfit gonna be like for when we were young? Man's clashing with Bird.
Well, I didn't spend weeks or months.
I've not seen anybody in Supreme White Tea with top hotcake.
Especially with tomato ketchup stain as well.
It is what it is, man. Rock and roll, baby.
Are you meant to be Matt Healy as well? Yeah,
No,
I
but that is
love
mad
shit
though.
music
That is
as well.
mad. So I just watched like the Matt Healy interview where the chicken shop thing where he's wearing like white shirt, black tie. Thought I'll wear that, and then she's worn it for the same reason, and I've got a number. Something interesting about this is so Matt from Alkaline Trio said that when we were young announced this festival, none of the bands were actually booked, and they just announced it apparently with the poster, and then every other band thought, oh, I want to play with this band and that band, so everyone just kind of signed on from there. And I'm not sure how true that is, but I like to think there is a bit of truth to it.
It's a lie.
Come here, darling. For those of you that don't know, I'm in like my really late 20s, and that mosh pit at Neck Deep has completely sent me for 6. So I'm just having to lie down on concrete.
Look at how straight my bottom teeth are. It's time.
Hey, here's 2 lads laying on the concrete in Las Vegas.
Just working out the clashes, and it turns out, would you believe, after all the controversy, there's fucking none. There's literally none.
You're right, you know.
I know it's hard to believe, but there's literally not a fucking single clash, because when it comes down to it, let me talk you through it. So it's 5:20, so that means we're seeing AFI right now, which is fine, and there's not a single clash. It's mental.
Well, the Clash broke up a few decades ago.
I was listening to them in the van earlier.
Oh, we going all night, presented by Guitarro 3, Legends of Rock. We left us all behind. Hey, Miss Mother, can I make beauty stay if I take my life? Voila!
I've just figured out there's a clash.
Yeah,
It's a really bad clash. Do you like A Day to Remember?
I love A Day to Remember.
Do you like? Do you like?
You like A Day to Remember?
Yeah.
Do you like State
I
Champs?
like State Champs.
Well, you.
It's fine. It's fine. I like them both.
Men and women, men and little girls
good
and
news.
boys.
I've got really good news, and my statement still stands. There's no clashes. So A Day to Remember on the pink stage, it's there.
Yeah.
State Champs are on the neon tent, it's there.
Yeah.
So you can just hear them both at the same time. And there's no clashes. No clashes. My name's Jake Farley. Follow me on Instagram.
Imagine stood watching Jimmy Eat World in Las Vegas as the sun literally sets behind you. And they said I was wasting my time making those videos. They never said that. It's just nice, isn't it, to feel like an underdog. Oh yes,
Coming here. Having a little children.
My boy does that as well.
Well, you're 21, not 12.
So one thing about Jimmy Eat World, I might have said this before, I might not have, but I will always hold a very safe place in my heart for them because they are the band that literally made me start going to festivals. They were the reason I went to my first ever Leeds festival, which was subsequently my first ever festival. And I will always hold that day to my heart. I love Jimmy World. I think they're amazing. So seeing them in Las Vegas is just an absolute honour.
This guy's in England.
It's called they're in a throuple.
This guy's having a three-way every night, and we were saying that one of our friends was in that, and it made him mentally unstable.
Because he's you know, there's like seniorities. He's at the bottom. Not these guys. They're fine.
What's going on?
I don't really know.
3 valleys.
I didn't know they named after you, Varley.
Hello, it's me again. Just checking in at nearly 6 p.m. just to let you know this is great. That's all I've got to say. It's great.
Thank you so much.
About Jimmy World, but I'm in Las Vegas. If you listen, if you listen, are you listening? Alright. It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the run.
Our affairs come taking back Sunday. It's a pleasure. Are you hear that? We're walking together.
I need some merch to keep me warm.
Should we go get some merch now then?
Should we get a bit of drink first?
Yeah.
Parlez-vous anglais? Français. Parlez-vous anglais?
Sorry about him, he's a fucking idiot.
You get £20 when you sign.
No, this one's not
It's a different video.
Normally we do like a toilet review and like show you a bit around some of the infrastructure, but the thing is we're at a place called Las Vegas Festival Grounds, which is a permanent setup for festivals, and I don't think there's anywhere like that in England. But what it means is they've got permanent toilets, it's all porcelain, it's all like proper drainage and stuff. It's a permanent site for festivals to rotate in and out of, and I think that's kind of a cool idea. And not many places could get away with that, but Las Vegas have.
You're a British man in Vegas. Get that sign around your fucking head, mate.
No, mate. In school, we used to call this peanutting.
Get that around your massive forehead, you.
2007. Come here, I got you. Always good to see them.
Good job.
Called us up, they're like, will you do it? And we're like, why are you going to use the word emo a lot? And they're like, yeah. And we're like, well, fuck that then.
You want me to give you a bit more?
I don't want nothing to do with that.
God, I agree so much.
But we came around.
These guys get me.
Push me and then just touch me until I get my satisfaction.
God is British.
Las Vegas! Sing with me!
Two stages are so good. This is the way forward. Pull them together. It's amazing.
Honestly, if every festival
God, that was this band are brilliant.
Get up
fuck over it!
I think I just got my lip bust. I'm gonna sue Live Nation even though it was my fault. Ronnie goes, this is a dead pit. Yeah, it's a slow song. I couldn't tell if he was starting on me or trying to like mock. What a brilliant fucking set. Data Remember are excellent, man. They are excellent. What a flawlessly good band. Honestly, like there is nothing bad to say about Data Remember.
That was a swift exit.
It was. Where's Jake?
I believe it was your responsibility.
I know, I thought he was following.
Jake's too busy advising the pit, whereas what we did was enforce it.
That was a good pick, you know.
I went in and got punched in the lip and then left.
I didn't.
Boys, you know what's great? Vegas.
This is sick, innit?
This might be the best festival I've ever been to.
Here he is.
Yes, 4 goddamn Americas.
What a cheap round.
Thank God.
Have a good one.
Thank God, eh?
Let's try the hard seltzer. Thank you, Jake.
Hey, let's go!
It's like a vodka lime and soda, but oh, it is. You know, it's not bad. It's mine. It's actually not bad. I don't mind that, Jake. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, obviously it's Day to Remember. I like you the way you are when you're walking me to the car. You like it, somebody? Yes, me. Can you think of anything more inoffensive than Avril Lavigne covering all the small things with All Time Low?
Small things.
True things.
True things.
She was a boy, she was a girl. You're not making it any more obvious.
He was a punk. She did ballet. What more can I say?
Cancelled the timer, but it ran out. I'm the only one with battery.
I am the only
We're going to see Manchester Orchestra. And I'm from Leeds, which is near Manchester.
Bridie goes, I'm not off to see an orchestra.
He has no idea. They're really good. I'm seeing Manchester Orchestra playing a song that I don't really know. But I do like them. And I'm in Vegas. A place that I really love. What a world. I am so blessed.
An issue I've identified is there's not enough toilets. Like, I don't mean there's not enough, but they're not in enough places. So like, there's lots of toilets, but I now need to walk across the site to get to them, and I'm about to piss myself. You know, when we set out to make this video, I really wanted it to be a bit of a disaster, just for the clicks, really. You know, if this ended up being like Fire Festival, then we'd have got a lot of clicks. But unfortunately, it's been brilliant. But if there is one thing I can moan about, it's the toilets. The toilet setup is not very good. I've never said anything in my life with more conviction than this. Viva Las Vegas. God, that was a nightmare going for a piss. I was literally as physically quick as I could be. You having fun?
Yeah. It's so like really chill, but like nice.
We were just saying, this isn't unlike watching a Leeds Fest headliner.
So immersive.
Because it's dark and because it runs late. Like, I I feel like I'm watching a fucking headline act, but it's Manchester Orchestra.
Manchester Orchestra. They finished at 5 to. Bring Me the Horizon start at 5 to. There's no clashes. It's fine. It's mental how precise it is. It's so well orchestrated. Here's Manchester Orchestra.
Alright, so the order of these videos ain't gonna make much sense, but we're off to see Bring Me the Horizon, a band we saw last night at an intimate venue. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty bored of Bring Me at the minute. I've seen them 1,000 times. It's always the same. And watching Manchester Orchestra there on what I would consider the main stage, though it isn't. The stage that we saw Neck Deep on and the stage that we were just at is the biggest stage of the weekend. But the headliners are on smaller stages, which is a bit weird. But that felt like a headline show to me, and do you know what? I enjoyed it.
And the thing, I'm a massive, well not a massive, but I know a few Manchester Orchestra songs. But if that was a Leeds and Reading headliner,
you wouldn't question it. You wouldn't question it.
Oh, the sound that they were giving off was next level.
It was a very, very good show, that. And do you know what? I didn't hear a single song I knew, but it might be, aside from Neck Deep, of course, my favourite one of the weekend. But let's see what MCR's saying. Explain.
This is Landon Barker, the shittest act we've ever seen in our lives.
To chase your heart, I've been feeling so low since you killed mine. Give up the dream tomorrow. One more time. Let's get this party started.
That sounds fucking great, like nothing I've ever heard. That is so fucking immersive. It was mental.
Well, let's have a minute, you and me, man to man, woman to man.
Hey, man away.
It's been a hot minute since you and I have had a conversation. We need to do one thing this evening. We need to push it fucking back. Is that them there? We need to push it fucking back. This used to be our thing. And it's our thing tonight. A little fucking. I'm glad we've had this moment together, viewers, because it has been a hot minute. This is Sempiternal! Will we ever see the end?
Over and over again and again, bitch.
I am thanks for watching.
Hello, Fiona. Hey, guess what? It's me again. When we were young, it was an incredible festival. It's 9 p.m. And Bring Me the Horizon are playing. But guess what? I saw them last night in a much smaller venue, so I'm not that bothered. My Chemical Romance will be on soon, but before that, Paramore in Vegas. Imagine that.
Oh, you don't think we could do it again? You don't think we could do one last time this year? You're wrong. It's time for a festival toilet review. There's water on the floor, seat covers at least, but it's covered in piss. Maybe by me, who knows? All in all, maybe a 5 out of 10.
Ellie, you come in now.
Did you get a picture?
I think it's your round. Should we go to the bar?
Don't call it a warning!
There's a war.
What are you doing down here?
I'm really cold.
How are you cold when I'm skinny and I'm not cold?
But you've been dancing with someone.
Hey, don't hit the player hit again. Why don't you dance for me then? Stand up and let's dance.
I don't want to cook somebody else, mate.
Dance.
Jake, shall we dance? You dance with your partner, I'll dance with mine.
Are you actually alright?
Yeah, I'm just a bit cold.
Let me tell you, back in 2008, me and Raz used to play this in our band, and now me and Raz are stood together in Las Vegas. And if it wasn't for this man, I wouldn't be where I am right now. And maybe with a bit of luck, he wouldn't be where he is either. So I just want to say I love you, Raz. What? Of course I want some PBR, baby. Do you know why? Because that's what you get when you let your heart win.
What is mental is as soon as Bring the Horizon played their last note, Paramore fucking started. Now that is something that a lot of festivals need to do. Do the dual stages. I'll tell you what, we spent a lot of time here today because it's been fucking seamless. Do the dual stages, because once one act finishes, the next one can fucking play, and you can get so much more music out of it. It's great.
And to be over all the butterflies. I'm into you, and maybe even on the worst now. I guess I'll go, I must be on my way out. You treat me just like another stranger. If you can't kiss your best mates, who can you kiss? Ain't it fun? Paramore's playing live, isn't it? So this is maybe like the last time we're going to get an opportunity to talk to the camera. Gonna make you wanna Hey, guess what? I know what everyone's thinking out there.
Why is his nose so big?
No.
We don't know. We have no idea. Maybe it's because everything's bigger in America.
Oi.
I never thought I'd say it. It's frigid, man.
This is why I don't leave the house. It was never my intention to brag, to steal it all away from you now. Cause God, it just feels so good. Cause God, it just feels so.
Just FYI, the changeover from Paramore to MCR was 60 seconds.
It's not foundations!
It's not foundations of decay, it's the real shit!
Where's Brady?
But if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. I never want to let you down or have it going better off this way.
Let's fucking do it! Come on, Jake!
Na 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 na.
Right now! All the way in Las Vegas! I'm just a man! I'm not a hero! Just a boy!
Love this town, man.
You had a great time.
Yep, absolutely.
You had a good time.
An amazing time. It's time now.
To fuck off.
Fuck confession.
Jake Valley, have you had a good time?
I've had a fucking...
The weakest confession ever.
No, but people thought this was a scam. Yeah. And I wanted it to be a scam.
Yeah. For the videographer, we all wanted it to be a scam. Even yesterday, bit of wind, and it's been. And you know what? Would you believe they were right to call it off? I agree with them in hindsight, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. Grand Canyon was shit. When we were young, was fucking unbelievable. You should come here next year. Next year, it's could be fucking mental.
That was incredible.
And the year after, because I've got a feeling it's going to be a fucking annual event.
Oh, you reckon?
You're joking.
We've come so far. Right.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
What are we?
Unbelievable.
This is going to be a nightmare now to get out of. Isn't it? This is going to be a nightmare to get out
Who
of.
cares? It was great.
Look at the strap, man. That's even nicer than my strap. And it plays lovely. But look at that.
Right. Rob, I'll see you in a second in the van.